Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about actually creating comments. You've entered your license, you've set your rules of engagement, and what you see here is the Comment AI comment page inside the portal. Set your time for your time zone up here. All right, that was a little unclear, I think, in the engagement, so I may redo that video, but you want that on Eastern time, and your page will look good. So on the left side, if you'll set comments if the software leaves a like, different comments if it leaves a love, etc. You'll remember in my engagement, I'm not sending anything out for sad. I may not send anything for care either, but I'm going to fill this out just in case I ever change that. It's ready to go and it won't give me an error. So let's start up here. I'll just do one or two of these. There are a couple of ways you can do this. You can just enter in here, the enable AI comment is off. Okay, so what we'll do here is maybe we just want to say something like, I love, actually you could do even though it's a like, you can still say love, right? So we're going to do a left bracket for syntax. You can see the format there. If you've ever done these before, you'll do love with a pipe, with like, with a pipe, with, I don't know, appreciate. This is just an example. I probably wouldn't actually write this out like that. And then the end bracket. All right, so it'll choose one of these. Your content. And again, we could do something, you want to vary this as much as you can. We could do posts. Maybe we'll just pick two of them, posts and content. And then if you want to tag them, where's the end quote? There it is. Okay, and then if you want to tag them, let's say you want to tag them, there's a merge field here, right, for double bracket, double squiggly bracket. So go doop doop, and what'll happen is you'll see there's only one option right now, tag person, and if you click that, it'll do that. And this is not really a great comment, but I'm just showing you how to use this software. If you hit save, you'll see it over here. You can see the whole thing over here. You can edit it. You can duplicate it. If you duplicate it, it'll add it here, and then you can just edit the next one easily. If you clone it, you can move it to, maybe I want to send this one to love. So I can say, let's also add that one to love. And now what'll happen if we click down on love, you'll see it's still there. It's not on haha, but it is on like, it is on love. Okay, so so that's the clone, and duplicate would be, I want to do another one and then just edit a little bit. Maybe I want a different variation without tagging the person, and I can do that. And I can turn both of those on. It'll randomly select one of them, and then if it has syntax in there, it'll randomly do those as well. So you can have a couple of these on if you want at a time. The more the merrier. If we want to do something different, we can add a new one, or I can turn these off and we can say, let's do enable AI comment. All right, I'm actually going to turn those off. Add enable AI comment. Now what will happen is your default system prompt is here, the one that we went over in the settings thing, but now we want to prompt based on this specific content. Okay, keep in mind, if you change your system prompt after you have set this up, it will not change in here. You'll need to copy and paste and change it in here. This is how this prompt was then. And you can redo this whole thing. You don't need to keep this the same for each, but it just default puts the system prompt in there, for your productivity and expediency. So this prompt might be something like, leave a relevant comment that shows appreciation for the post and the poster. Do not use flowery language. Keep it simple and relatively short. No more than, relatively short. Let's do no more than one sentence unless required. Let's leave a relevant comment that shows the post was read and understood, and if appropriate, also state appreciation for the post and or the poster. Do not use flowery language. Keep it simple and relatively short. No more than one sentence unless required. Tag the user using, we can add the merge field, right, which will be just toop toop. Now on this one, we can, well, we'll come back to that. Tag person, all right? Leave relevant comments shows the post was understood, as well as the comments. We need to add that data. I almost forgot that, as well as the comments. The original post is post content, and the comments are comments. You may also take the, actually let's leave the reaction off. You can add that in there. Then put, if appropriate, also state appreciation. Do not use flowery language. Keep it simple and relatively short. Tag the user in the reply using tag person. Okay. Advanced settings. These are ChatGPT settings. If you do not understand them and do not know what these are, keep it off until you learn what they are. I'm not going to do a training for this. You can go to ChatGPT and learn what these are. It talks about how it's going to reply and what it's going to do and many different things, but this is for advanced users only. I'm going to recommend leave that off unless you really know what you're doing. Images will come soon, but not yet. And then you can save this AI comment. And you'll see that's the one that's on now, and it shows the system prompt and the prompt. You can also clone or duplicate this or delete it or edit it. All right? And that's it, really. You just want to go down and add something appropriate for this. Have fun with it. Try to inject as much of your personality into this as you can. It'll make a big difference. And whenever you're ready to run, you can either click Run Engagement. You'll have to manually turn that off. Or you can go back to your engagement and schedule it to run on a regular time period. Let me know if you have any questions.